Have I ever told you about the day that I almost quit real estate? Yep, it happened to me too. Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, it's Rosemary Lewis, your educator agent with eXp Realty. And today, look, here's another vulnerable moment from Rosemary. I want to talk to you all about the day that I thought, you know what, this isn't for me. I need to figure something else out. I bit off more than I can chew. But before I get into it, I would love it if you would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. That way we get to stay connected. No, seriously, I would love it. And if you would hit the bell so that you're notified every single time that I post a video. And if you're a real estate agent and if this resonated with you, connect with me on social. Get in my DMs. Let's talk about it. I am Rosemary the Realtor on Instagram. Y'all, just a few years ago, I decided to transition from being an elementary school teacher into a real estate agent. Me coming into this career really was something that I was interested in doing for a very long time, but to be quite honest, I was scared. And I let that fear of a whole lot of things hold me back until one day I just had to do it. I had to jump out the window and pursue this thing. So here I am in my first year as a real estate agent, and things are clicking. Things are starting to go pretty well. But if I'm being very, very honest with you, I didn't know how to establish consistency. I didn't know how to operate this real estate career as a business. I was really still approaching it from an employee mindset instead of a CEO mindset, which is what it takes. And in my first year of learning and trying to figure it out and, figuring out how to serve clients, one day I opened up my bank account because I knew that it was low. But I thought that there was enough. And y'all, it was negative. And not just a little negative. It was negative over $1,000. And I remember looking at the bank account and on top of just feeling defeated, because when you get into sales is not an easy job. So the bank account was like the straw that broke the camel's back. But then the thing that really, really hurt my feelings is that on my Chase app, I could see my bank account, which was negative, and I could see my son, who was in high school. He had more money than I did. And I just felt like, wow, I risked so much just to fall flat on my face. I thought this is what I was supposed to be doing, but clearly it wasn't, because I'm not confident, I'm not doing good, and I'm broke. And don't get me wrong, okay? I'm not about to ever sit here and act like I hadn't ever struggled financially. I mean, I was a school teacher. However, even when things got tight, I knew I was getting paid on the 15th or the 30th. Whereas in real estate, it's commission based. So this was the first time that I didn't have anything coming at the same time. And I sat there and, I'm not gonna lie, I pouted. My attitude was bad. My attitude was probably bad. Like, no wonder I wasn't attracting clients at that point, because my attitude was bad with clients, and really I was just disgusted at myself and thinking that I made a huge mistake. But y'all, at that moment, I even considered, and this is the funny part, I considered applying to be a substitute teacher. I still have my teaching license, but I felt so low. And look, no shade to the substitute teachers, right? But I was a classroom teacher for 14 years. It didn't even I was like, I don't even deserve to do that. I just need to go and just make something until I can figure it out. So I thought about applying to be a substitute teacher, just figuring out how I'm going to pivot, feeling embarrassed because here I am telling everybody I'm going to be a real estate agent and it's not working out. And basically, I decided that I was going to quit. And as I just went through the thought process of that, something in me, and this is totally different because this is not who I naturally was, something in me said, no, just do it. You have to keep going, and you have to work on your mindset. So I have lots of videos. I'll link a couple of them, just some mindset hacks, things that I do to help me push forward. But the biggest thing that I did was in that moment, that day, when I was deciding between quitting and keep going, I made a decision that I was going to keep going. And when I made that decision that I was going to keep going, I decided that I was going to stop doubting myself. I decided that I was going to invest in myself and my business. I decided that I was going to partner with the right people. I decided that I was going to do the hard things, the things that I wasn't willing to do previously. And as a result, y'all, right now I have a business that I'm really proud of, and more than the amount of homes that I've sold, which I've sold a lot, I'm really proud that I showed up for myself. And as a result of not quitting, I've been able to serve so many people, and I continue to get to serve at a high capacity. So why am I telling you this? Because the YouTube and the Instagram and the Netflix shows, it shows real estate as being such a fun, glamorous career, sexy. You can go and come as you please. You can live your best life. And I'm not gonna lie to you, you can. That is achievable. However, anyone who is successful at anything, and I don't care if they're successful at marriage, if they're successful in business, if they're successful at looking good, weight loss, there have been challenges along the way. And I, for one, want to be very transparent to say this business has a lot of fruit. There is a lot that you can gain from it, but it is not for the faint at heart. So if you are like I was, and you're at that crossroads and you're trying to decide, is this even for me? I'm going to encourage you to make a decision. And guess what? Real estate might not be for you. But if it is for you, you need to make a decision to go hard and do what you need to do. Invest in yourself, do the hard things. And if it's not for you, something is for you, and you're going to have to make those same hard decisions for that thing too. Now, if you made it to the end of this video and you are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead, y'all, please. I'm not begging you. I'm making a decision not to beg you. I'm encouraging you to go ahead and subscribe so that we can stay connected. And if you're a real estate agent, I have a special gift for you. Go to my website, rosemarylewis.com/freebie, and you're going to get my 10 top habits for insanely successful real estate agents. On that day that I was gonna quit, I wish I would have had this to just help me figure out what I needed to be doing. Love to connect with you soon.